Hey you! Hit the like button! Do it! Do it now! My axe is falling apart. But do it! I'll hurt you! Not really. Hit the like button. Okay, bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be posting the second Should You Summon video for the week. Probably the third this week. I don't know. But anyway, this is coming out before the other one that I just recorded because I recorded it. I was like, oh, wait, this unit is coming out first. I might as well put out this video. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, bada bing, let's go. Alright, so there's going to be a new Oslo and Hawk tomorrow. Surprising choice considering JP just got Oslo and Hawk in like March, I want to say. I don't know. It was pretty early on compared to like any other unit. Like I don't know. Like I love the ultimate. I love the ultimate on this unit, but he has to be 6'6". Let's go over his kit. So he's unknown. Doesn't work with Gother. Big rip. Like, green Gother. Big rip. Big Sag. Big lame. No, stop doing this, normal. Come on now. Like come on. Give us a really cool Oslo and Hawk unit that can do massive damage. His unique. All enemies that take 35% more damage from poison, bleed, and shock. Massive damage, excluding deathmatch. Sag. So, I mean, maybe tower could be pretty cool. Oh my god, imagine if they drop a stage where you have to literally kill units with poison, bleed, and shock, forcing you to summon for this unit. Marble, don't do that, please. Don't do that. I don't want to summon on this unit. Oh shit, I just get... well, I don't want to summon on JP form, is what I mean. I honestly really want to on global. But I'll get into that. His first card, they're both debuff cards. Ping Pong Duo. Inflicts damage equal to 350% of attack on one enemy. Makes target bleed for 2 turns. Bleed additional damage equal to 90% of damage dealt at the end of every turn. And then he has Cake Bomb. Or they have Cake Bomb. Inflicts corrosion damage equal to 20% of max HP on all enemies for 3 turns. And then Charge again. Inflicts damage equal to 660% of attack on one enemy. If there are 2 or more enemies, expels the target for 1 turn. Expel excludes from battle and skill targeting, lowers number of skill uses by 1. So therefore, it's like you would only have 1 less unit on the field, and you cannot like move that unit's cards. That you can't get ultimate gauge for that unit, which is an amazing passive or an amazing ultimate. And then at 6 out of 6. Inflicts damage equal to 990% of attack on one enemy. If there are 2 or more enemies, expels the target for 2 turns. Imagine getting rid of the one Escanor for 2 turns. Because I don't think he comes back with his passive proc, like where he has more stacks. I don't think so. I could be wrong. And now we're going to get into the bad side of why I don't think this is good. I feel as though a lot of you have already connected the dots, etc., etc. So he has a bleed card and a corrosion card. Well, if you look up top, I have Wing King, Hendy, Elaine, and Lilia. So I'm going to go over Hendrickson first, as this is probably the closer version to him. So why is this ad in the middle there? Okay. So Hendrickson has a shock card and a bleed card. So as you see, Hendrickson has one of those skills. Basically the exact same thing. 190%, bleed for 2 turns. This is on 1 enemy. Oh. That's not really good. In my opinion. I think that's horrible. I don't know. I think that should be an AoE, but whatever. But okay. I mean, cool, whatever. I didn't even realize that. So instantly that card is absolutely worthless. Like, in my opinion, I just don't think it's good enough. Like, bleed on 1 unit when on... Like, I guess you have a higher chance of breaking the shield, like if you single target, but or a Goddess List shield, but I don't know. I think it's garbage. And then inflicts corrosion damage equal to 20% of max HP on all enemies. Well, that's where you could just bring in Lilia if you want to bring corrosion. Applies corrosion on enemies with 3 orbs or less in their ultimate move gauge for 2 turns. Decreases the attack of enemies with 5 orbs or more in their ultimate move gauge by 10%. Let me check something. Does Lilia work in the back? How do I check? Evil Lilia. Do I have her? I must have her somewhere. Let's see. I just want to see if her passive works in the back because I can't remember because I never use her. Okay, I don't know. I must have to sort it, or I just went by her. But whatever, that's the wrong thing. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Like whatever. Like she already applies corrosion just by hopping into the field, unless they have ult gauge or ult rush and they merge cards, like first turn, or they have CCU. Then it's like, oh shoot, that sucks. But like it's, I don't know. Like this Oslo and Hawk thing is useless. Okay, and then we're gonna get into this thing of why. Like there's no point of making Oslo and Hawk a sub or an extra unit for the King team when the King team has literally 0 use still. Like he literally has 0 use except for anvil farming, which I went into in detail on my Bond video as well. Like this guy is so useless. Like there's too many units that can cleanse. There's too many units that become immune. There's Assault Meliodas running around. So if this guy ever becomes meta, so will Assault Meliodas. Assault Mel usually cucks this team like 70% of the time, unless you just absolutely obliterate it and he gets bad RNG. Like this, he's not good. He's not good. Like if you had if Oslo and Hawk had an AoE buff removal, imagine how broken that would be. Like that would be so good, and then you would make people want to 6-6 this unit. You would push people to, because they would have to bring them out CC, remove all Goddess Liz buff, remove all of Assault Melee buff. Like it would be busted, and I know it sounds way too broken. They're probably saving that for a better unit down the road, or maybe they'll never come at all. But just giving them a corrosion card, like, it's not good. You should buff corrosion. If anything, if you're gonna bring in another unit that already has corrosion, this just looks like a worse or a slightly better Blue Demon Meliodas at this point. Like, he could be good, don't get me wrong, he could very well be good. On paper, who knows? And maybe the next unit is going to make this unit actually look god tier like they did with Arthur. I truthfully feel as though they could do that, because in 2 more weeks, there's going to be a Holy War Festival. Oh my god, imagine if he worked with Demon Esterosa or something. Oh my goodness, imagine. Because, I mean, if you haven't seen the anime, the Demon Esterosa where he's, like, basically melting, that's what he looks like, going batshit insane. I definitely feel as though he could have a massive amount of debuff, like, usage. So he could work with this. But, like, at the moment, it's useless. And then they also have Elaine, which decreases pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage by 12% for each poison, bleed, shock, or corrosion effect applies to all enemies. But then yet, look at this. Look at that. The unit rating is so bad. Like, there's too many units that are immune. There's too many units that just cuck the King team. So in my opinion, guys, don't summon. Wait until you see what the next unit is after Oslo and Hawk. Wait until the final day to make a decision. Check YouTube, check my channel, check someone else that you really like to watch, and just make sure that they're not releasing a busted unit with Oslo and Hawk. I will probably be making a video on it. Everyone will probably be making a video on it, so yeah. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't summon for this unit. It's probably going to have trash. Actually, I think the rates are out. Let me sec. Let me pause, not let me sec. What? I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can find it. Good job. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the banner. Okay, so this is where I am getting interested, because they have Executioner Zeldris, Runaway Meliodas, which apparently is Assault Mode. Yep, they title it right there. So they have Fest Zel, Assault Mode Meliodas on here. They have Nanashi, they have some Shin, I believe that's the green Shin. Holy Not Diane, I believe this is just regular blue Diane. Lion Sin Holy, I think that's Red Escanor, Adventurer Bond, which is labeled Bond for some reason, I don't understand. Some terrible Bond. They have Zaratross, they have Droll, I assume. Yeah, Patience, that's Droll. And then they have another Zeldris of Gaijin. I really hope that's not the blue one. I'd much rather prefer the red one, but whatever. But these 2 units could make or break it, honestly. And Oslo and Hawk is guaranteed at 600. I wish they would just make banners 242 gems per rotation now, especially considering they are making every single banner like insane. Like, or every fest unit, like every other month or so now. It's just getting out of hand. Like, so if you need Assault Melee dupes, if you need Zeldris dupes, or you want Zeldris, I guess you could go for this guy, but I still just don't think it's good enough. Like, there's only 2 units on here that I would highly even suggest 1, or 3, I guess. Oslo Hawk, and these 2, but Zeldris I don't really like using, and his ult isn't that great. Like, he's fun on the Kyo team, that's about it, but I'm not summoning for this little of worth. And then Meliodas, he's 6'6", there's no point. I'm skipping this banner on Global and JP. No point in summoning, 0% chance. Hard skip. So good luck for your plays. You guys have another banner to skip. Wales, I wish you best of luck. Hope you don't get destroyed, and hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.